and back on trail. Just making my way through town. I'll wait just a little bit longer before making my intro video. Good morning and welcome to day 23 of the Namparang trail. Yesterday was a nice day. It was just a little bit inland, a little bit wandering through, just checking for the arrow, a little bit on the ocean. Oh, that's cool. And it was just a short day, ended up 14k, so it was nice just having a Nero or a nearly zero day, and it meant that people look at me funny as I'm talking. Yeah, so it meant it was a nice short day. I got here into this town, Yongyu, and had lunch and actually the burgers. Sometimes I just feel like something solid, and I need a lot of calories. The traditional Korean meals are beautiful and they're big, but don't often have as much fat as I need at the moment. Yeah, so had a meal. Hotel let me check in 1:30, which is great. So straight to the shower. I was stinky. Smelt myself a couple of days beforehand. Had a nice day. Tried to find a power bank. Didn't work. Struggled to find sunscreen. Supermarkets don't sell it. Convenience store, I eventually managed to find one that had a very small one, and pharmacies or chemists. After the fifth one I tried, I found this little weeny tube. They had two options, but only one was just plain sunscreen. The other had some sort of, is it hydrochloric acid or something? Just don't really want to whiten my skin. I'm white enough already. So yeah, finally found some sunscreen, but no luck on the power bank, so I'll have to be careful with power. Today, got another 2 or 3k, not sure, to finish the end of this course. Oh, I see arrows pointing up a big set of stairs. Yeah, and that'll be the end of course 63, and then course 62 is 24.8k and estimated time of 8 hours 30, grade of easy. Right. Let's see what these stairs are I'm going up. Oh, it's a bit harsh trying to get the legs working first thing in the morning. Oh, and I keep climbing. Even mine. I've got 5 days of food. Less lunches. I've only got 2 days of lunches, and a full of water going upstairs first thing. Woo. Loudspeaker started up at 8 o'clock this morning. Sounds like a political rally. I haven't been able to see where it is. Oh, right. Oh, it's cool. The blossoms are fully raining down on me. You get up to the top and then you can have some more exercise with the exercise machines. Oh, and the bars as well. Oh, it's got a few machines. Oh, that's pretty cool. Few too many trees to get nice views down over the city, but we came up here obviously just for that, because we're now going back down again. Ooh. And there said 1.8k to the course change. It is pretty. I don't actually mind going up the hill. Good way to get the blood flowing early. Thankfully going down is a bit gentler than going up, and we're going down to that bridge and then we start making our way back the other side of the river. It's a pretty bridge. Right, heading over the river. Wow, it's a neat bridge. No handrails. Blossom trees. It's very hazy today. 1.3k. Oh, a nice footpath. A little bit of boardwalk. This is pretty. That's cute. Detour, not under the bridge. There's the take a photo sign. Needs to be on the other side so you can get the city in the background. That interesting building, there's a sculpture just down there, which is pretty cool. Had to do a quick detour up to the convenience store. The other one didn't have enough gimp-up. Yep, they had gimp-up, which is good. I also got a sausage and a coffee for the morning. This is cheap, $2.50. Very impressed for a latte. There were some police there as well. Got to have a quick chat to them. Oh, that's pretty. Look at that, reflecting. Alright, continuing on. I have to cover the top of my coffee, there's so many blossoms raining down. Sculpture again, which is nice. Still down by the river. Political rally's got music going. There's all these work crews along here. One's in the fluoro vest doing the gardening and that. And they're all, I would say the youngest would be 70. Very, very old. I don't know if this is volunteer picking up rubbish or it's maintenance or what. But anyway. Not sure what these are. The text has disappeared from them. Now I'm leaving the city. Right. So they still use steam train symbols for trains. I think New Zealand does. Can't remember. It's all the little differences that make travelling interesting. Temple over here. You can see the temple a bit better now. I had a look at this motel when I was looking for them. It's a unmanned hotel, separated from where they're likely to meet people. So to me, this is more the love motel type where discretion is required. If you can't have trails in the wilderness, this isn't a bad option. Wandering along, beautiful views, soft footing underneath, sipping a latte. The height of through hiking luxury. Tourist selfie spot. And look, it's a giant clam. Okay, so that is spray for ticks. And then there's some more sprays over here. These are the air sprays over here. Not sure, these are talking about the wetlands where the next toilet is. And we've changed surface. We're now on this fibre matting. There's that wooden bridge where I started the boardwalk. Lots of teams out and about doing landscaping. I think this is about team 8 so far. Steady stream of people, probably about every 400 metres coming across someone. Had a lot of these red ones, but we've got these crimson ones coming in now too. There's crabs scattered across the path in front of me. I thought it was a giant spider for a minute. There's no signpost, but I'm assuming I go this way. More landscaping crews. Right, yes, I am going this way, which is good. It means I'm sticking to the path. That was a long dirt section of path. That was lovely. Looks like I'm going to concrete path now. Yep, back onto a concrete road now. It's got, I thought for a start it was the soft padding stuff, but no, it's just colour on the concrete. Right. To have some boardwalk through over the ocean for a little bit, and I realised I completely missed the course changeover, and so I am on course 62. Morning's been great from variety, all sorts of different surfaces to work on. 500 kilometres, woo! I have just hit 500 kilometres for this trail, woohoo! It was interesting, last night I just did a comparison of other trails, how long it took to get to 500 kilometres, and Te Arara was 21 days, Norge Parlangs in Norway was 20 days, Pacific Crest Trail, the only one that was longer, 24 days, and then Bibliman Trail 17 days, Hyson Trail 18 days. And today is 23. So it's interesting. I would have thought being a road based trail it would be a lot quicker, but just the adjustment time is taking a lot longer. I think I'm at the end of the trail. I started way in the city. So I'm at 7.25 kilometres for today. And less, sort of 50 odd metres going through the town. It's been all on footpath or trail, which has been amazing. Yeah, I really enjoyed it so far. But yeah, I think that's it. We'll see. Brightly coloured bollards. These got little decorations on as well. That looks like a grumpy crab giving me the fingers. Jungyan. Right. It is footpath. Very overgrown footpath. We'll see how long it lasts. So it's a campground here. The little bungalowy things look cool. These are cute. They look like mushrooms. Sign to see Huajang Shil, which is toilet. That is the fancy option. You can have an apartment instead. Looking out, gorgeous views. Okay. Sign's a bit swiveled around again. I think there's a major design flaw in these signposts that they can swivel around. They need an extra screw somewhere just to hold them in place. It looks like we're back to a footpath again. Wow, this remote from civilization. I didn't expect a footpath. Still concrete, but coloured concrete. Thought that was the end, but no, I see it continues on up there. This is almost single track now, but still concrete to be walking on, so it counts as footpath in my mind. Yep. We're turning off. But we're heading that way. Right, looks like we are heading inland for a little while, up to just touch the edge of a village and around before heading back out to the coast again. And this is why we have to go inland for a while. Get up to a bridge to get over this. There's toilets just in there if you need. There's a sign that said 300 metres to end a course. See the trail over there? Just don't see how you get down from the bridge to the trail. Hello! You're meant to be barking, not trying to play. Bothong is where I've just come from, that area. Sunshine this way, but we'll turn off. We won't be going to actual sunshine. Okay, going under this bridge. Oh, I'm enjoying the shade under here. I've been started sweating. It's just muggy, warm and sticky heat. They've got an emergency alert on the phone. Basically, they're now in a drought. So while I'm loving this fine weather, not quite so good for the people here, and there's a fire ban. So we're going across this bridge. And 15.3, that seems a bit more like what I'd be expecting. Signs I saw by that bridge must have been the old one, because by the map we head up there, go to another bridge, and then back along the foothills to meet up with the road again, way over there. So, right. Now there's no markings either direction. Yep, marker here, so I am going the right way. And over the bridge, 14.5k. Back at the road again. Heading back in the other direction. Pretty sure it's to try and find an underpass. So it's organic rice and wheat they're growing here. Alright, busy roads right there, but we're going to underpass just up here. And under we go. Cute signpost. Alright, this way and that way. Yesterday was the first day that my body didn't have any niggles. It was amazing. I only had to stop and stretch a couple of times. Today, not so much. Today, sort of have a shins a little bit sore for a while, and then top of my foot sore for a while, then my big toe. So they're only lasting for little amounts of time, and I stop and stretch and they go alright. But I have been actually pushing the pace a little bit more today, so I think I need to slow down again. Lunchtime. I'll just sit on the seawall here, look out at the view, have my gimp up. Today is pork cutlet and stir-fried kimchi. It's nice, doesn't have the pickle. I like the pickles that they have in here. Big chunky bit of meat. Yeah, it's nice. Not spicy for a change. Looking at it from a distance going, is that a statue? Is it? And yes, that does appear to be a statue. Yeah, I could just make it out. Right, we have to turn away from the sea. We are going to be following a channel or an inlet up for a while to up and around and back down again. This is the Sanchenman Gotbal Westland Protected Area. Looks like it's snowing. The wind blowing all the blossoms off. I'm in a snowstorm. Into a village. There's a cute rest area. The wind is really blowing these blossoms around. It's quite cool. Oh, look at this one. Look what trees these are. They've been quite aggressively pruned. Right, up on the seawall, up to a bridge across, and then back down and around that hill. Hey! I've met some other hikers doing the trail. Wow. Some more guys doing the trail. They're on their second day. They're all high school friends, so they're coming back after, I can't remember if they said 20 or 30 years to do this trail together. And this is, yeah, the start of it. They've done one course, this is their second course. I love the reaction when you tell them you're doing the whole thing alone. Lovely guys. They spoke really good English. I don't expect people to speak English, but it's a relief when I can have a conversation. I still speak slowly because of my accent. But yeah, it is nice to be able to find out a little bit more about people. I use Google Translate, the conversation feature. There's always internet here, and that lets me talk well. These are cute. They are tiny. There's my finger. It's a bit more high-tech solar installation. The panels all moved, make sure they follow the sun. You can see there's a couple at the back that obviously are a little broken, not quite following the sun. Wow. Oh, and there's heaps. Oh, it's all the way along here, over there and here. Wow. Guess it's a compromise. The longer ones are more space efficient, but potentially not as efficient at capturing the sun. But theoretically, they're positioned at the right angle that when they move, because they can only move like that. Whereas these smaller ones can really follow the sun for every angle to get the maximum, but they need space in between them so that the shade of each of them doesn't interfere with the other, so you can't get as many in. I'd be interested to know which one produces the most energy. Hey, we're crossing over here. Bit muddy, so I stayed up along there. Good balance training. Alright, let's head all the way back out to the coast. So going around the back of this hill and then back out to the front of the other hill and around the side. I'm going to go through that mud, so I'm up top again. This one's actually got a little bit of room beside the balance beam, but it's good fun being on the balance beam, just testing. Oh. Right, this way, round the hill. So turning here and heading along that road, way back out there, around there, around the far side, back over there. Right, let's go. The trail today is a lot of teasing. Not making a lot of progress, lots of zigzagging in and out. We're now heading back away from the direction we should go again. The sea's just over there, so I'm assuming we're just heading out to get up onto the seawall and then along. But yeah, it seems like, oh, we're in the right direction. No, let's go the opposite way today. Now heading the right way. It's the same sign about the wetland protected area. There's a cool rock out there. Alright, like these picnic platforms. They're not as fancy as the other style, but cute. That's a big car park there, and I think, looking at this here, I think this is a swimming area protected within the yellow. There's picnic benches under all the shelters, and there's a water slide, so I think it's a swimming area. And a walkway. These stones are awful to walk on, so no, stick to the smooth. I asked if there's a toilet around here, and he said no, which is a bit weird. So it's a little weenie shop. Doesn't have a lot. It's got icebox and cold drinks. A nice cold drink, similar to Sprite. Oh, that was nice. Nice cold drink. Sweet as well, just something different. People still stay in it when it's muddy as well and coat themselves with things. Right, just no toilet. That's what it looks like from the outside. Wow, I wouldn't be swimming in it. A confined area, lots of people, no toilet. A lot of old ladies gathered around very energetically and had a look, and they were sorting crabs into buckets. That's cool. Right, still going around the bay, but that point over there is the end of the course. What this is, it's octopus. Excuse the reflection of me, but yeah, see all the poor little octopus. See them swimming. They're very graceful when they swim. Not often you see an octopus swimming. 1.5k. Not sure what that's pointing to. Anyway, I thought for a minute something weird was going on, that it was saying this is the end, but it's not. Yeah, so as I said, I'm here. Just got to go around to the end there. Hey, off the road. Off that road onto this road. Not sure if it's footpath or road. It's wide enough for a road. Wow, it continues way over there. There's been two guys on mountain bikes separated. Don't know if they're together or not. They look like they're ready for a downhill. Goggles and heavy reinforced gloves and that. It just looks funny on a bike path like this. That statue we saw had the board with the shells on and the person on their knees, and that's what they're still doing. So there's a guy here. I'm doing it from a distance because by the time I get here they'll have landed. But interesting. Moving at good speed across the mud as well. That's what the boards look like. So obviously the catch is way out there. You see the marks as they're coming in. I think it's crabs. Hopefully I'll be able to have a look. And this guy, he passed me, he's in the refrigerated truck. He must just come when they're bringing the catches in so we can get them fresh. Yeah, I just bagged some crabs. They're not very big crabs, so I'm not sure how they cook them. So all along here, all of these things are obviously for catching the crabs. All the way along. Quite neat, you're going along and you think, oh, I've seen all the stuff that happens beside the sea already, and then you come to a place and you see completely new things, a new way of gathering, and a new thing that is gathered. It's cool, and that's why I like these hikes. It may start to seem repetitive, and then you suddenly bang, there's something new. Cafe was even open. However, I had my coffee for the day and I just had a snack, so I'm not actually hungry. There's a truck waiting. Pounced on. Everyone wanting the crabs. Some very fit lady's been able to do that. So now I know what these are for. These are for washing out the crabs. So when the tide comes in, they fill with water. When the tide goes out, generally still full with water. Obviously not that one, but the others are. So yeah, so they can clean the crabs and clean all their gear right here. So it's a sorting table. talking about the name of the crab village, which I think they are referring to all the nets out here. Apparently it's nice here at sunset. I'm not here at sunset. Wow, I was wrong about the age. Some of those ladies there are in their early 60s. One of them is walking with a, not quite Zimmer frame, but the one where you lean your elbows on it and it wheels along. And yet she's out there doing that hard work there. Wow. Yeah, they were definitely older ladies, that lot. And it's by the mud that they were out there, you can tell. Anyway, this is a cool bit of a boardwalk. Photo spot. Nets just go and go and go. Just keep going that way as well. Wow. Wind's picked up, so it's actually quite cooling down now. I took my sleeves down. And that's it for the boardwalk. 630 metres. Alright. Still heading round, so the end of the course should be at the end, at the corner there for sunset, but now I can see what the Korean names for all of these are. The octopus, different type of octopus, cockles, or scallops, look like cockles, oysters and fish. Oh, see the sign? That looks like the sign over there. It's taller, but there was no water. There's no toilet paper either. There we go, section 62 finished. Okay, so I'm here. The next course finishes here, and it's 13 kilometres, but there may be an extra if we have to go, an extra 3 I think it is if we go up that way. Now, given that is all open land and there's no camping, I'm at 27k now, so 37, 40 kilometres? No, so I am going to have to find a spot in here. It's all touristy in there. Hey, my boardwalk. Yeah, so section 61 is 13.7k, estimated time of 5 hours, and rating medium. And I think that's because of going through the wetlands. Maybe it's all boardwalk, or maybe there's some trail. I'd imagine boardwalk. There's a nice little bit of boardwalk, and it cut a corner. Not often we cut corners. Right, onto the road now. Rowing the coast up. Feels really late again. It feels like it's 5, 6 o'clock, but it is 3:30. So dandelions there. Looks, spider's decorated its web, whole lot of petals. Not quite sure what these are. I think they might be eels. Those are the heads. I see little teeth. The joint at the top of my big toe is hurting. It's been hurting sort of the last 5k on and off. I've tried stretching the things, but yeah, it's started to settle in now. So that decides whether I push on or if I stop. So I'm now hunting for a campsite. Unfortunately, it's all been cliffs along here. These are tulips. Tulips all around. I really like this. I've seen it in a few places where they have the rocks, but they've got plantings in between all of the rocks. Makes it really pretty. Patch of trees in there, but I'd have to go across private land to get to them, so nope. Keep searching. A bit of a bike path just for a few hundred metres. Looking. This road up here has some promise. I'm going to go and have a look anyway. So that was a no, and I sort of met a guy on his mobility scooter and asked him if there was any camping nearby. Yeah, yep, it's only 2 kilometres back the way I've just come. I don't see any campgrounds. Okay, keep going. This area I've been walking on for the last few hours is Sunshine Bay, so a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Not surprised, for cultural and views as well. Little fish statue. Right, going through a final town before I head for the wetlands, so looks like I'm having a long day. This village used to make and sell salt. Up onto the path. I did look at those trees, but there's a house right there. Okay, I'm now committed to the wetlands for a while. Satellite map didn't show trees along here, but I see some trees that have cars just parked right where I was eyeing up. This trail is lovely though. And yeah, looking out at the wetlands. It's gorgeous. Picnic area. As people are gathering stuff. It's just a little bit more trees. That looks like a potential in there. It's just how to get to it. Okay, I think I can find a spot somewhere in here. Pretty happy. I've got the trail and the road there. Nicely hidden behind some thick trees, and actually have the flattest area I've ever had and actually have some room. I just have to be careful of the baby trees because they have spikes. They've got spikes going down them.